Welcome to this week's Talking Codswallop. I'm James. Today is St George's Day, and I am here to tell you the history of this celebrated day in the UK, especially England. Today we come together to celebrate St George, the patron saint of England, a symbol of courage, strength, and standing up for what is right. St George is believed to have lived in the late 3rd century and served as a soldier in the Roman army. At a time when it was dangerous to do so, he openly stood by his Christian faith, and because of this, he was persecuted and ultimately martyred. His bravery in the face of fear is one of the reasons he has been remembered and honoured for centuries. The most famous story associated with St George is, of course, the legend of the dragon. In the tale, a fearsome dragon terrorised a town, and St George defeated it to save the people. While the dragon itself may be a legend, its meaning is powerful. It represents the triumph of good over evil, bravery over fear, and hope over despair. St George reminds us that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's choosing to act despite it. St George became the patron saint of England in the Middle Ages, and his emblem, the red cross on a white background, became a symbol of unity and identity. Today it remains one of the most recognisable flags in the world, and a reminder of England's history and values. St George's Day is celebrated on the 23rd of April. It is a time to reflect not only on England's past, but on the values which we want to carry forward: bravery, loyalty, fairness, and standing up for others, especially when it's difficult. St George was not remembered for riches or power, but for his willingness to defend what he believed was right. His story encourages us to face our own challenges with determination and integrity, whether they are big or small. As we honour St George today, let us remember that heroism doesn't always look like slaying dragons. Often, it looks like doing the right thing, even when it's hard. Thank you for listening to this week's Talking Codswallop. I have been James.
This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.